Coming up on this episode of MSCB News, an update on Mesquite ISD's wrestling facility and program.
We took a look at what seniors think they should be taught at school.
And get an inside story on a local barber business.
All this and more coming up on MSCB News.
Welcome to MSEB, live from the TEC studios.
Good afternoon, Mesquite ISD. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Pam Sanchez.
And I'm April Vasquez, and you're watching MSCB Live, a show produced by MIC students and brought to you live from the TEC studios.
We'll bring you the top stories from throughout the district and take an inside look at what's happening in MISC. We have a lot of stories on this episode for you today. Let's get to our first story. As we grow older, we often reflect on what we wish we had known sooner. In our first story, April Vasquez and Emily Herrera explore what seniors wish to be taught in school. From everyday life skills to financial concepts, here's the story.
Hi, I'm April Vasquez.
I'm Emily Herrera.
And we are here with MSB News, here to ask students and teachers about what they think they should have learned in high school.
I think we should all be taught how to drive because some people here do not know how to drive.
And why do you say that?
Because it's a mess in the parking lot after school.
They need to teach us self-defense. I mean, what are you gonna do here in the street and you get jumped? You get something. Like, I'm defenseless out here.
Yeah.
Gotta learn.
Very, very good answer.
When I was in high school, I think I should have probably learned a little bit more about how to handle money, and just a little bit more budgeting. So just when I went off to college, I wasn't the greatest with my money.
Wow, we learned a lot about what students think they should be learning in high school. What would you have liked to learn in high school, April?
Honestly, I would have liked to learn about taxes because I still to this day don't know how to file my taxes. My mom does them for me.
Good answer, good answer. I think I would have liked to learn how to do a mortgage. I feel like that's pretty hard.
Yes. Great choice, Emily.
Okay, that has been April and Emily for MSCB News. Back to the studio.
It's clear seniors wish school provided life skills and everyday life in their curriculum. I wish we were taught some of these life skills in school too. Keeping up with the previous story, Donald Payton and Marcus Briscoe bring us an update on the MIC wrestling program and how far they have come this year. Here's the story.
Hello everyone, this is Marcus Briscoe from MSCB News, and today we're having a quick update on the wrestling facility in Mesquite.
Okay, over this school year, we had 8 kids my first day of school signed up in the program. None of them had a drop of knowledge about wrestling or anything to do with wrestling. They didn't really know what the sport was, they didn't know what we wear, they didn't know the rules, they didn't know how the scoring goes, they didn't know anything about it. So just teaching kids about the sport and understanding the goals and all that has greatly grown. The numbers have grown. We're gradually getting more kids involved in the program, and it's exciting. It's fun. They're enjoying it. They're learning, and it's good. Well, just like I said, since the start of the year, nobody knew anything about the sport. Now people are understanding the sport. They're understanding not only the rules and stuff, but just the work ethic that it takes to get involved in the commitment level it takes, and just what it actually takes to be successful in the sport. Because once you learn it, that's the easy part, learning the rules and knowing what to do. But the hard part is actually getting good at it and being competitive. The program's grown mainly in numbers. We started the first of the year with 8 kids, and now we're up to about 30 to 40 is what we're looking to have at the first of next year. We've also grown just knowledge. The first day, kids didn't know a stance, they didn't know how to take a shot, they didn't know how to do anything. And now the level where their wrestling ability has grown exponentially. So it's exciting to see the growth of the program as far as getting kids out and getting excitement, and also just their knowledge of learning the sport and the moves and just how everything goes. Now that we exist in Mesquite, Mesquite's a school district that hasn't had wrestling. It's a first-year program, and we just want to get the word out because wrestling is good for kids and it builds strong character and tough kids, and we just want to build the program. Like I said, just makes them tougher. Wrestling's a tough sport. It's physical. It's a grind. It can beat you down physically and mentally, and it just makes you a tougher person. Life's tough, and you got to be able to overcome a lot of obstacles in life, and wrestling teaches you that. You don't always learn that in the classroom, sitting, behind a book and in a desk. Sometimes you got to get out there and really experience, tough obstacles, and wrestling provides that. So learning how to overcome that has been, kind of a staple of our program. If someone's looking to join, I would tell them the advice I would give is to join now. Don't wait, don't hesitate, don't think about it. If you want to join, come be a part of the program right now. Go talk to your counselor, get it moved to your schedule, get in here. We know what we're doing, we can coach you up to be really good. But wrestling's a sport. The longer you wait, the more you put it off. We got some catching up to do here in Mesquite. We're first year, second year program. It's time to join. It's time to get involved and be a part of it right now.
Maybe I'll join the wrestling team. This is Marcus Biscoe for MSCB News, signing out.
It's great to see how far the wrestling program has developed in its first year. Don't forget to sign up for next year if you're interested. Small businesses have been up and rising in the last few years, from local goods to services. Jesus Carvajal and Kevin Samaripa introduce us to a local barber and his upcoming business. Here's the story.
This is Jesus from MSCB News. Today we'll be looking at Presidential Face, established in 2019, now owned by Either Barber. We'll ask him some questions about his shop, so let's get right into it.
And it's very important. It's one of the main keys of being a barber. That's what you build your clientele off of. That's basically how you're gonna make your money off of. You could build clientele really quick like that, and you can lose clientele way faster by not being on time, by not, showing up, canceling a lot, not communicating with your clients. That's another thing. Communication is a big key in the barbershop as well. When I became the owner, it was stressful. Like, there's so much to it, just because you gotta keep the shop clean, you got bills to pay, you gotta promote the shop every day, no matter what. It could just be one post on social media, something simple like come get your haircut. That's gonna generate a lot of people to come in. Well, I guess it's like a regular job. It's just you get to choose the days you go and you don't go, and the days you make money, you don't make money. Just being a barber is really great. It's a great career. I would really suggest it to anybody that wants to be their own boss, which I hope everybody does, because that's the main goal, not working for anybody but yourself. Social media is just crazy. I mean, we have a Instagram page for the barbershop, so we promote on there. Well, I promote on there a lot. I promote the barbers. I promote every single haircut they do. Every once in a while I promote my haircuts. Basically I even pay for promotions on Instagram and Facebook. That way it could get to a lot more people. And don't get me wrong, there's people that come from Fort Worth all the way over here to get haircuts. Even from Terrell and stuff like that, and Rowlett, they come over here. How you doing? Come check us out at Presidential Fades, 1720 West Bruden Road. All our barbers here, they're ready to make y'all look and feel presidential for any occasion y'all have. We're open 7 days a week. Yes, 7 days a week, even Monday and Sundays, every single day. So no reason why I shouldn't come and come check us out. Just come check us out, man. We're here for y'all every day for any occasion. Thank you.
Had a great experience at Presidential Fades, leaving the shop as fresh as ever. This was Sue reporting from MSCB News. Back to the studio.
It's great to see local barbers' business on the rise. Be sure to check out and support local businesses. Every year, thousands of underclassmen begin high school with a blank canvas. These seniors offer their help in order for them to better navigate throughout the rest of their high school experience. Let's see what they have to say.
As the school year is coming to a close, our senior year students will be leaving to pursue their careers. But before they could do that, let's give some advice to our new upcoming freshman year students.
I would say to participate in clubs and be active.
My advice is don't give in to peer pressure and be yourself.
My advice to them is to involve themselves in all types of clubs, activities, and sports, because then they get to meet new people that they'll probably be lifetime friends with.
Do your work, complete all the assignments, and just be on everything, because your freshman year is the 4th year, and if you don't finish your freshman year, then high school will be just ruined.
I would say enjoy your time in high school, because even though it's 4 years and it seems like it'll last, it won't. It'll go by fast, like every teacher says. So just enjoy your time and do what you have to do.
So for incoming freshmen, I would say that they should try and keep their grades up, and they should be paying attention in classes and not skipping as much, because everything counts. And in the end, you're gonna want to have the best like grades and everything you can so that you can do what you want to do in life.
That's great advice coming from our senior year students, and as a senior myself, I would say to work hard and be on top of your classes.
It's a great idea to follow the advice from your peers in order to have a better experience. I wish I had some of that help when I started high school. As Mesquite grows, so does the local businesses and the community around it. This allows for local spots to shine and bring the community together. Isaac Gonzalez and myself introduce y'all to spots for the whole family.
Hello, I'm Isaac Gonzalez with MSCB News. Today we're here downtown to visit fun local businesses to support.
The way I would describe my business is coffee and iced teas and matcha. Starting from my house right now, making fresh cold brew, and later on I would like to expand and make like a food truck. So as of right now, it's just something small. I'm just getting started and, trying to capture happiness in a cup.
I would describe my business as eclectic and unique. I like to explore different avenues. So I love crystals and I love plants and I love merging the two, and you don't really see that a lot now. But since plants are becoming more popular and crystals are becoming more popular, it just makes sense to merge the two. So I think that's pretty unique.
So I think one of the most unique things about my business is not only am I the first Black-owned bakery in downtown Mesquite, but I'm also the first patisserie in the almost 150-year history of Mesquite. So from customer feedback, their favorite thing item-wise is the French macarons. We sell out almost every weekend, but I think what we hear the most is that people really love coming in. My children are usually here, my husband is here, so it's a very family-oriented space. It's a really welcoming environment, and so that usually gets people to come back.
Here at Mesquite, there's something for everyone to enjoy. This has been Isaac Gonzalez with MSCB News. Now back to the studio.
It was a pleasure to find out more about the local businesses and community in Mesquite. I will definitely be checking some of these places out. This wraps up the edition of MACB News. For more information on today's stories, please check out the MACB News YouTube channel, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook pages. Thank you for joining us today. I'm April Vasquez.
And I'm Pam. Until next time,
Stay classy, Mesquite.
This has been a presentation of MSEB, Mesquite Student Entertainment and Broadcasting, in association with the Mesquite Independent School District Career and Technical Education Department.